please. So, Adarsh Kumar Nanda.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, Adarsh, tell us something about yourself which is not in your DAF, which you have not written in the DAF. You have filled the form, no?
Yes, sir. I feel.
So, you must be knowing what you have written. Tell us something about you
Yes, sir.
which is not there in the DAF.
Sir, I think my qualities that I am curious and I try to make my personality diverse. I think it is somewhat implicit is there in the DAP, but it is not explicitly mentioned in the DAP. And recently, like 2 weeks ago, I have been selected as Rural Development Officer through Bihar Public Service Commission, sir.
RDO.
Yes.
Okay, good. So, Adarsh, we see that you are a mining engineer,
Mining machinery engineers.
mining machinery engineer. Okay.
Yes.
So, there is a lot of talk of green mining these days.
Yes.
And in green mining, machinery plays a very, very important role.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what are the kinds of advances which are being made in this direction? And mining is a very important sector for India, which government of India wants to pursue very strongly. So, could you tell some of the advances in terms of mining, machinery engineering for green mining, and what are the kinds of policies which are being there, which are being promoted by government
Yes.
in that sector?
Yes, sir. Sir, with respect to sustainable mining, sir, which
I'm
is
talking of
in,
green mining. I'm not talking
yes,
of sustainable mining.
sir, I believe green mining is more
No,
environment friendly, sir.
yes, in a
Yes,
way. Okay.
sir. In that sense, there are certain initiative or in terms of machinery part, which is there, like for blasting purposes, instead of blasting, reaper machines can be used so that the pollution and dust is not there.
And
And automatic mining could be one of the initiative which can be employed for green mining, like there would
we
be.
are talking of machinery only.
Yes, sir. So sir, there would be a connection among the machineries, like for example, if any blast happens, there would be automatic sprinkling of water. So these two.
Automation, you mean?
Yes, sir. Automation.
Synchronized automation.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sir, these two initiative, I think, would promote a green mining.
What about reducing the carbon footprints of these machines?
Yes, sir. With respect to decreasing carbon footprint, sir, uh, since these are heavy mining machineries, I think the for powering them, diesel engine is used, and it has some carbon footprint, sir. So there is this is the negative aspect about it, sir.
So, what is being done about that?
For reducing it, sir. Sir, I'm not able to recollect
Okay,
about reducing it, sir.
no problems. You are from Arwal.
Yes.
Is it that's in Aurangabad district?
No, sir. It's
Patna
nearby Patna, sir, and
is
Aurangabad. Yes, sir.
is
It
Aurangabad,
is.
no? District is Aurangabad or
No, sir. District is Arwal,
oh,
sir.
now Arwal is a district.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
It is to the east of Aurangabad.
Okay. So at one time, it was quite problematic because of left-wing extremism.
Right, sir.
Okay. What were the predisposing factors because of which left-wing extremism took its root in that area?
Yes, sir. Sir, the routes why it took in Arwal, I think the most important factor would be its proximity to the West Bengal, where Naxalism itself originated. Second would be, sir, in Bihar, especially in Arwal, uh, those kind of activities were mostly caste based, sir. They were based upon the caste. The violence were
Caste
happening.
is there everywhere in Bihar. So why in Arwal?
Yes, sir. Uh, yes, sir. Basically, the land ownership was there with more with the upper caste,
Is there
and
everywhere? That's a universal situation in Bihar.
yes, sir. Sir,
For that matter, is there in South India also.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think the two aspects which led to Naxalism in Bihar, according as per my limited knowledge, sir, would be that first would be land ownership, and second would be most of the government posts were being acquired by upper caste. So I think these two,
Okay.
according to me, should be the reason, sir.
Adarsh,
Yes, sir.
um, you have done mining engineering.
Yes.
Tell me the specification of coal that is found in India. Why do we need to import coal from Australia and other countries, Indonesia, etc.?
Yes, sir. Sir, we import coals from other countries because there is a difference in demand and supply of the coal, sir. Like the demand for the coal is around 900 to 1000 million ton, while our production is somewhere between 700 to 800 million tons in the past couple of years. So this difference is met by import, sir. And secondly, sir, we need to import because we have poor quality of coal. Mostly it is a non-coking coal. So we mostly import coking coal for the steel production, sir.
What is the BTU of Indian coal versus BTU of Indonesia or Australian coal?
BTU, sir.
BTU, no? British Thermal Unit.
You don't know
Okay,
the
sir.
BTU?
Yes, sir.
Energy.
Um, sir, I know I have read it, but I'm not able to recollect exact figures, sir.
Okay. Um, you have given IFS as your third choice.
Right, sir.
What can you say about the Indian foreign policy with a view to the G20 summit meeting that was held last year?
Yes, sir. Sir, I think our holding of presidency of G20 represented strengthening of global South, and also our initiative of including African Union into the G20 group. I think it strengthened our voice, and also since we organized the G20 event, so our stature at the global level, I think it increased,
What
sir.
was the motto
Of
of
G20, sir.
G20 summit that was held?
Yes, sir. Sir, G20 was basically formed to manage
I
the.
only asked you the motto. You don't need to go into a long sentence.
Okay, sir. Um, sir, the motto was, I think it was Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam.
Yes. And with that kind of motto and image, what does India actually want to show to the world?
Yes, sir. Sir, India wants to show to the world that we can be a family and we don't necessarily need to fight with each other. There can be peaceful coexistence.
Okay, you are into acting and directing plays.
Yes.
What can you say about the directional quality of the gangs of Wasepur?
Gangs, of course. Right, sir.
If you were the director, would you make any change?
Um, yes, sir. So certainly, I would try to reduce the violence which were being depicted in the picture, sir.
But that was real life. More violence happens in Bihar than what was depicted.
Yes, sir. But the reach of these movies through entertainment, sir, is more. So I think there should be a moral responsibility upon the director to show it in diluted form, sir.
But the kind of violence that was shown in that film on Kashmir, what was the name?
Kashmir Files.
Kashmir Files, was much more worse than what was shown in Gangs of Wasepur. What is the problem?
Sir, I cannot comment like whether the violence, which quantity violence.
All right,
was
all
used,
right.
sir.
You say that you are good in singing as well. What song do you sing?
Sir, I generally prefer the contemporary songs which are there, sir.
Contemporary songs.
The newer songs.
Newer
Bollywood
songs. You don't like old songs.
I like to listen to them as well.
What is your most favorite song?
There are singers like KK. Most of the songs which are sung by KK, I like.
All
them,
right,
sir.
let's hear 2 lines of your favorite song that you sing.
I would like to take a moment, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sir, the song which comes to my mind is आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं, आँखों में तेरी अजब सी अदाएं हैं, दिल को बना जो पतंग, सांसें तेरी वो हवाएं हैं.
Good, good.
Very nice.
But I wonder
Very
why
well.
you like KKs that much. Anyway,
Very well.
Welcome,
Yes,
Adarsh.
sir.
Adarsh Kumar, welcome.
Yes, sir.
You are actor and director.
Yes, sir, I like.
What are the qualities of a good actor?
Sir, I think the most important quality of an actor should be to understand the script, sir. And whatever role it is being assigned, I think the one has to do some research, like how that character is behaving in a certain manner, the context in which the person is behaving, sir.
Acting is also reacting.
Yes, sir. Reacting is also a part of acting, sir.
What is the importance of improvisation in acting?
Yes, sir.
Director says something else, actor wants to improvise on the stage.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think if improvisation suits according to the situation, I think it should be allowed. And naturally, an actor is an innovator as well. So I think that liberty should be provided according to the.
So as a director, you will be happy. Your actors are not
Yes, sir.
going by the script you have given them.
I would be happy, sir, if they innovate, which is in line of what a script tries to deliver. I think if it's line of that, if the character does not get diluted with the improvisation, I think I would like that innovation, sir.
If as an actor you are on the stage and you forget your dialogues, there is no system of prompting.
Yes.
But how you will handle the situation?
Yes, sir. Sir, I generally start with any kind of dialogue first. When I forget any dialogue.
You get blank.
Yes, sir.
It happens.
Yes, sir. It happens.
So
It
how
has
you
happened, sir.
handle that?
Yes, sir. I sometimes generally start with a random conversation, like I can ask according to the situation, whatever suits the dialogue which comes to my mind. The thing which you were referring earlier, like improvisation. So according to the situation, whatever dialogue comes to my mind, I speak in front of the director, in front of the actor, and the actor in front of me takes it from there, replies to my dialogue, and tries to bring it back to the script, sir.
Okay. What is the reason of this? See, the stage plays have lost its only it has become a niche idea. The mass people, majority don't go to watch stage plays. What is the reason of decline of this art?
Yes.
Wow.
Sir, definitely there has been a slight decline in this art form. Sir, I think the most important aspect would be the popularity which our Bollywood has gained, sir. People are more aware and more interested in watching films rather than sitting in a theater and watching plays, sir. I think it can be on the uh, audience's part as well. Like in a theater, it requires a lot of perseverance, a lot of preparation, and also sometimes it is longer. If you talk about folk theaters, sometimes it lasts for the whole night. So in that case,
Okay.
audiences don't prefer it, sir.
Leave it. There. See, there is a impression that there is also there is a fact that right wing nationalism. You understand right wing nationalism?
Right.
It is spreading all over the world.
Yes, sir.
What is the reason of rise of right wing nationalism at this stage of?
Yes, sir. Sir, across the world, I think the reason for rising right-wing nationalism would be increasing allegiance or increasing proximity to their racial or ethnicity or their such identities, which is more exacerbated due to the crisis like migrant issue, which is happening due to wars and climate change, etc. So I think in that scenario, sir, there is a resurgence of rights, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
You've done some competition based on Rabindranath Tagore's plays.
Right, sir.
Now, give me one contribution of Rabindranath Tagore in theatre plays, one in literature, one in painting.
Right, sir. Sir, in theatre, he has written many plays like Post Office, Raja Rani, and in terms of literature, he has written a collection of poetry, which was basically Gitanjali, for which he got Nobel Prize.
Who translated Gitanjali for the Nobel Prize?
Sir, I'm not able to recollect the
Okay.
exact names.
Painting?
Painting, sir, have to read about it, sir.
All right. Now, Nalanda University.
Yes, sir.
Now, there are two more ancient universities in Bihar. Which are those two?
First one is Vikramshila University, sir. And the ancient, you are referring to ancient.
Ancient, medieval, anything?
Yes, sir.
Ancient, predominantly ancient.
Sir, first would be Vikramshila University, and second would be, sir, I think Patliputra University. I might be wrong, sir.
In Bihar Sharif.
Bihar Sharif, sir.
It was a later discovery. It was a later archaeological discovery.
Sir, I'm not able to recollect that.
Udantapuri, have you heard the name?
Yes, sir.
Kahan?
Udantpuri is basically in modern times it is around area around Bhagalpur, sir, I think.
All right. Now, why is Nalanda treated as a formal university and not Takshila?
Yes, sir. Sir, in Nalanda there was proper academic courses which were being followed, while in Takshila it was more of an informal relation between teacher and student. There were regular exams being held at Nalanda, which was not there in Takshila. Also for the students, there was a limited number of years in Nalanda that for this period of time, student would be getting education. While in Takshila, it was more of a flexible thing, sir. So I think that's why Nalanda gained importance.
Why did the capital of India, I mean, ancient capital, Patliputra,
Yes, sir.
or sometimes Rajgir,
Yes, sir.
then we come to medieval India, then it was either Delhi or Agra or Lahore from time to time.
Yes.
Then we come to the British, it was Calcutta.
Yes, sir.
Then again, back to Delhi. So why did this happen?
Yes, sir. Sir, the shift of capital from Patliputra and Rajgir to New Delhi happened mostly because of
No, in between, I told you, okay, yeah, fine. But Delhi, Agra, Lahore,
Yes.
then Calcutta, then Delhi finally.
Yes, sir. It was mostly because of invasions happening in India from the Western Front, sir. Because of that reason, the capital had to be shifted so that the military and other artillery forces could be swiftly moved to resist those
So
aggressions.
why did it go back to Calcutta?
Because of the proximity to the port, sir.
And then again to Delhi.
Yes, sir. Again to Delhi, the reasons are I'm not able to recollect.
My last question. Give me the contribution of Jayaprakash Narayan
Yes, sir.
to Indian politics.
Yes, sir. Sir, he vociferously opposed the emergency imposed in 1970s. Basically, the slogan for Sampurna Kranti was given by him. So the most important contribution of J.P. Narayan was from him, sir.
Tell me two eminent Biharis who are living, who have made a name in any field.
Those who are living, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, in case of drama, Manoj Bajpayee is there,
Okay.
and another name is Pankaj Tripathi. I am able to recollect names more specifically to drama, sir. Manoj Bajpayee, Pankaj Tripathi.
Something else, I mean, Bihar is a big state, I'm sure there are eminent people.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Why is it so difficult to think of eminent people from your own state? What's the problem?
sir, I'm not able to recollect at the moment, sir. I
All
know
right,
the
thank you.
names.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Adarsh,
Yes, sir.
you have worked as a maths teacher
Yes, sir.
in Bangalore.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and your optional is PSIR. Okay, you have lived in Bihar and Bangalore.
Yes.
Tell me any two, three similarities between both the cities or state from Karnataka.
Yes, sir. Sir, I think there is similarity with respect to the problems being faced by the two cities, like in terms of traffic management and the population density which is there. And secondly, would be, sir, uh, with respect to, sir, planning, urban planning, the kind of issues both the cities face. I think these two would be the similarities which I am able to point right now.
What is congestion tax?
Congestion, sir?
Congestion tax. It was in news, no?
Yes, sir. Sir, I'll have to read about it.
Okay. What can be the solution of for this traffic problem in Bangalore? There are multiple solutions.
Right, sir. Sir, I think the use of technology can be most important solution.
How?
Like there can be automatic traffic light turning. Like if the human interface is decreased and there is more data analyzed in terms of number of vehicles passing it through, and use of automatic traffic lights, I think the problem can be better managed, sir.
Do you think the problem with Bangalore traffic is related to traffic lights only?
No, sir, not due to traffic light. Sir, increasing the road lengths and land acquisition for its expansion, I think, can be another solution for that, sir.
Okay. Tell me, role of a teacher in individual's life.
Yes, sir.
What percentage it plays? Tell me in percentage wise.
Yes, sir. Sir, it is very hard to point out any percentage. I think we come from the culture where it is believed that Guru Govindo khade kaake lage pao, Balihari Guru aapne Govindiyo batao. So I think that percentage cannot be certainly measured, sir. But there is significant contribution of teachers in our life in terms of role modeling, imparting knowledge, and guiding in tough times, sir. So it is unmeasurable according to me, sir.
Okay, tell me about your two plays, any random two plays.
Yes, sir. First one, which is there in the DAF itself, sir, based on Rabindranath Tagore. Another was, sir, Kaumudi. Kaumudi, written by Abhishek Majumdar. And the third one would be Aranya Rudan, sir.
Okay, you haven't written any kind of a play?
I haven't written, sir.
You haven't written. What is more difficult, acting or directing?
Sir, I think they are important, and there are difficulties in both the professions, and they are different in their own role and own zones. I think it can't be compared. While directing is more about coordination and managing the whole stage, and in terms of acting, it is more concerned about understanding the characters. So I think these two problems are incomparable. So in that sense, both have a different issues, sir.
Adarsh, more than a decade ago, I also used to direct some plays. Okay, and that time we used to say actor is doing everything, not just acting. They are doing gymming, all of those things they are doing, not just acting. What's the current scenario?
Yes, sir. Sir, if we see the trend in Bollywood movies, actors are more concerned about their bodies, their looks, rather than focusing on the acting qualities. Of course, it is not true for everyone, but there is a general trend that actors are following their looks and their personality. But I believe that the most important thing should be the conviction with which one acts. I think, given the medium that camera is there between the audience and the films, through which even a thin person can have a larger than life image in the films, sir.
Okay, my last question. You also have done some Nukkad Nataks.
Yes.
In age of social media,
Yes.
what's the relevance of these Nukkad Nataks?
Yes, sir. Sir, even in the age of social media, the access to mobile phones and internet is restricted. In that sense, people still watch this kind of street plays, nukkad nataks, and it can be used significantly for generating social awareness, sir, I believe.
Thank you.
So tell me first, when is your interview?
Sir, it's on 15th February.
15 February. It's not very far. Okay? It's about 2 weeks from now.
Yes.
And how do you think your interview went today?
Sir, it was good. I mean, better than the previous ones.
How many mocks you have given so far?
4 I've given, sir.
4.
Yes.
And how many you intend more mocks now in the next 2 weeks?
4, 5, sir.
4, 5. So that's too many. That's too many. That's too many. We would suggest that you focus on yourself. Okay? It would be more prudent for you if you concentrate on improving yourself rather than like using your time to appear before different interview panels. No?
Yes.
On the day of interview,
Yes.
there will be a completely new person. He may ask something else which we might not have asked.
Yes.
Okay, so you do that, but we would like to advise you on something
Yes.
which could improve your chances.
Yes.
The first is about your personality. What is this? This is a personality test, no?
Yes.
Your education has already been tested.
Yes.
You are from ISM Dhanbad,
Yes.
so no doubt about your knowledge. But we understand that your knowledge needs to increase in that field as well,
Yes, sir.
in terms of application, in terms of current problems,
Yes, sir.
and how the government is trying to address them.
Yes, sir.
Okay, there are very basic things you didn't know about BTU, or you didn't know actually you come from Dhanbad, which is a coal area actually.
Yes.
So that apart, but let's come first to the personality part. Okay, you came in. Okay, the kind of energy which should be oozing out of a candidate,
Yes, sir.
a civil servant,
Yes,
was missing.
Okay.
Okay, you are an actor director.
Yes, sir.
Okay, suppose we are an audience, no, you have to convince yourself. How do you do it? You have to communicate, and that communication is not about words only. That has to be a total personality communication.
Yes.
So the moment you entered, the whole energy should reflect in this whole room.
Yes, sir.
That's one. Must be very energetic. Number one. Number two, you sat before being asked.
Yes, sir.
There's a kind of a rude behavior.
Yes, sir.
No? You sat before you were asked to sit.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So I should wait, sir.
You please, open the door, greet the panel. Okay.
Yes, sir.
If the chairperson or any lady is a panel member, you have to greet her first. That is a courtesy extended to all the ladies.
Yes.
You greet her first.
Yes.
Okay, you should be smart and vigilant enough to immediately notice who is sitting in the panel and respond to that quickly.
Yes.
A lady has to be greeted first, and then the chairperson, and that's all. Maybe you can say good morning, sirs, or good morning, madams, whatever it is, to the rest of the people. Okay, or whatever it is, good afternoon or whatever.
Yes, sir.
Okay, come, stand by the side of the chair. Wait to be asked to sit.
Yes, sir.
A bureaucrat cannot be impatient.
Right, sir.
He or she cannot be impatient.
Yes.
The first and foremost character is also that he is a patient fellow.
Yes.
Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You have been sitting in a very stiff posture. Don't do that. What is your most comfortable position? Most comfortable, but polite.
With this chair, sir, I think it would be
What is your most comfortable position?
like this, sir.
Then you sit like that. Why you are sitting like that? All the time you are sitting like this. Who has taught you this?
I've
That is why we are saying that you should not be taking so many mock interviews. Okay.
right, sir.
Okay. then your verbal communication
Yes, sir.
was only to one person, and the non-verbal part with others was completely missing.
Yes, sir.
You are an actor yourself, so what do? When you act, do you look at one person in the audience
No, sir.
or to all audience in the hall? How do you do that?
By eye contact, sir.
Exactly. So why you were not doing that? Okay, and why you were like keeping all the time a very very stoic face? Okay,
Sir,
you must smile a little bit. No, smile gives a lot of confidence, a lot of assurance in the room.
Yes, sir.
Okay, you are going to be a civil servant for the benefit of the people. How could you assuade your people?
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then your answers were very very tangent. Okay, in the field of dramatics, you were a little bit okay, but in the rest of the questions, you were very off the mark. So please listen to the question carefully, what is being asked. Okay? Say, for example, sir asked you about why we are importing coal.
Yes.
You came to the answer, but that was your second priority. We are importing because we don't have so much of non-coking coal. Where is non-coking coal in India? Only in the BCCL.
Yes, sir.
And that too is very outdated because very old mines. Okay. For coking coal, we have to depend upon others.
Yes, sir.
And then a bit of other coal. And also then he also pushed you towards that. He asked you that what is the calorific value of coal in India?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So that was very obvious. No, that should have come first
Yes, sir.
in your answer rather than the production. Production can be increased anyway.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you have to actually prepare on that. So what you have to do basically, you have to prepare about 100 questions.
Yes, sir.
Take out those questions from your DAF and the current affairs. On the current affairs field also we were very wide of the mark. You may be knowing the answer, but those best answers were not coming.
Yes, sir.
And you have only 15 to 20 seconds to answer a question if you are a good one.
Yes, sir.
Because in those 15-20 seconds, you will be replying the best answers out of you. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And for that, you have to practice. And how do you practice? You those 100 questions, one sheet per question, you write, take a deep dive on all the subjects and write down answers in order of priority. And practice, practice, practice before the mirror. You are an actor, you do practice before the mirror, you will be able to do that. And you see that whether your mirror is able to convince you or not.
Yes, sir.
You got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I'll stop here if any of my colleagues has something to say.
Okay. See, you are a stage performer,
Yes, sir.
but it's not visible.
Not visible at all.
Your body language is very important.
Your communication, yeah,
This
we have to
voice
clear.
modulation is very important. You know the stage actor has a voice modulation, otherwise he's not a good actor.
Yes, sir.
So
You
much of
communicate with your
monotonous
eyes.
voice.
You speak. The body language is very important. You should use it.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
That will improve your quality of the answers. Your presence. In
You
the,
will get at least 15 marks extra
Your
if
presence
your
should be
communication
felt.
is better.
See, a stage performer, a actor has a best chance to convince the board because you can speak with conviction. You can speak with body language. Your eyes should speak. Your body should speak.
Yes, sir.
Your voice modulation should be very good. That we have not seen today.
Could you please stand up? Okay?
See a tie.
Socks change कर.
Socks.
White socks logo वाला मत पहनना.
Yes, sir.
तुम्हारे जो सूट का जो कलर है ना उससे मैच करना चाहिए. बाकी तुम्हारा ठीक है, फर्स्ट क्लास है, ठीक है. शेव तुमने क्यों नहीं किया है?
Complete shave, sir.
Whatever it is,
Yes, sir.
it must look neat.
On the day of the interview, you must go with shave.
Is it not fine, sir? Like,
No,
should
no,
No, not at all.
Should be clear.
I remove it?
I just mustache.
we-
Either you have a proper beard
Yes, sir.
or complete clean shave.
Okay, sir.
It's your choice, but it must look neat, fresh and
Not
neat,
like this.
not like this. Any questions from your side? Better.
No, sir.
Any question from your side?
No, sir. Like you were saying, like I was asking, like my answers were going tangent.
Exactly.
Sir.
पर मैंने तुमसे green machinery के बारे में पूछा.
Yes, sir.
So why you were not saying about what are the recent advances in green machinery?
Yes, sir.
We are talking so much about using green hydrogen as a fuel.
Right, sir.
Why was that not coming into your mind? And what are the government policies with regard to that?
Yes, sir.
So many alliances have been made with different countries. Where is that? You are aspiring to become an Indian Foreign Service officer. A lot of international relations will come in that.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
Where is that? That's not coming in your answers. ठीक है, इसीलिए कह रहे हैं कि तुम एक तैयार कर लो हर पॉइंट पे और उसको लिखते जाओ और सारा रिलेटेड हो चाहिए कि हाउ योर डाफ इज कनेक्टिंग टू द करंट इवेंट्स और द सिचुएशंस विच आर करंट. बिहार में इतना कुछ पॉलिटिक्स में हो रहा है, कुछ भी क्वेश्चन पूछा जा सकता है तुमसे.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है, ओके, थैंक यू.
Okay, wish you all the best.
Others expect questions from current affairs. Although nobody asked questions on current affairs, but do expect from there.
Yes, sir.
ठीक है.
All the best.
All the best.